Okay, we are on. Okay, this is it's unbelievable. It's like Yankee Stadium and they're playing the Red Sox. The energy, the crowd is about to roar. It's so excited here. Okay, Gustav is he's like almost having a heart attack. He's so excited about inequalities. Okay, so let's say we have to be able to add, subtract, multiply, and divide in order to simplify an inequality, right? Just like in an equation. So let's do this. Let's say we have 4x, right? When you pump this. It actually worked when you pump it. So 4x plus 3 equals 2x minus 4, okay? And I want to solve for x, okay? Can I do that? So this is going to be, I'm going to bring the 2x over here, and I'm going to bring the 3 over there. So this is going to be subtract 2x from both sides. So that's going to be 2x equals, subtract 3 from both sides, negative 7. So x equals negative 7/2. Is that correct? Yes, do you understand that? And what I had to do, I had to do two things. I wanted to isolate x, so I had to add and subtract terms from both sides, correct? And then I had to divide through as well by 2 in order to generate the solution, which would be negative 7/2. Are you all right with that? Yes? Now, let's do this. Let's just simply do this. You ready? You ready? Okay? It's the same thing. When you're solving an inequality, it's the same rules. The algebraic translation is the same. You add, subtract, multiply, and divide terms and factors in order to isolate the required variable. And then what you do is you graph the answer. So the graph of this answer would be, that's 0, that's negative 3, right? Negative 3. And this would be negative 7/2 would be 3.5, right? Right? So it'd be right here, closed circle, and then this way. Would you agree? Yes? So when you're solving an inequality, you use the same rules as if you're solving an equation. Yes? So section 2, you're just solving simple things. Okay, so solving, this is section 2, 2.2. You solve 4 plus x is less than 3. Okay, so what would the answer be to that? What would the answer be to that problem, to that inequality? It would be x is less than negative 1. Easy to do. Then section 3 is going to be 2x. Let's make that negative 2. We're going to try to trick them, okay? Negative 2x is greater than or equal to 4. So how would you do that? This is section 3. Okay, we did this, okay? This is section 2.3 now. How would you solve that? You divide both sides by negative 2, right? However, if you divide through by a negative, what do you do to the inequality sign? Ali? You switch the sign. Right? Let's graph it. That's 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. And you would put a, how would you do it? Closed circle here. Yes? Shall we do one problem? Shall we do one problem right from the book? All right? And see if we can do that. All right, let's see. We're going to go crazy today. These guys, I'm telling you, the energy level in here is electric. Okay. So what? Section 4, just one more thing. Section 2.4 was 2x plus 3 is less than or equal to what? 1. Okay? All right? So then solving for this, 2x is less than or equal to minus 2, and x would be equal to, s would be less than or equal to negative 1. Do I have to change that because I have a negative 2 over here? No, it's only when you divide through by a negative. Correct? Yes? All right, so, and then you graph that. That's easy, right? Now, section 5 is, let's make it a little bit more complicated, okay? And let's say this is going to be plus 6x. Okay? Do that at your excuse me. Do that at your seats right now. Solve that right now. See what you get. Okay? Sure. It's 2x plus 3 is less than or equal to 1 plus 6x. Okay, did you do it?
Yes.
Anybody get it?
No.
So shall I do it as you're doing it? I'll do it myself. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to get this 2x over here. I'll put it over here. And you get what? You get 4x. And then the 1 over to here. You get 2. Is that correct?
No, I think
X
it's 1.
equals. What is it? What did I do?
Oh, I thought this was a 2.
No? So, is this right? Right?
Can we write it in decimal?
Sure. The question was, can you write it in a decimal? And the answer is absolutely. Now, let me ask you this. If I wanted to write it the other way, how would I write that? If I wanted to flip it. Greater than, yeah, you have to keep the greater than side. You have to keep it the same side, right? Good? Easy? Okay. And that's really, that's really what they're trying to get down to. So chapter 1, let's see chapter 1. Chapter 1 was starting with simple equations, x plus 3 equals 4, and then more complicated equations, right? And the same thing with the inequalities. So they started in the beginning where it was just very simple inequalities, and then it became more complicated so that you had to combine like terms on either side. A variable on both sides of the original equation that you had to simplify. Is that it? Enough said? Pretty straightforward? We're off.